Do you realize you're the most special person on this planet Earth? Do you realize that you're the most valuable person on this planet Earth? Do you realize that you're the most beautiful and handsome person on this earth? Do you realize that you're the most beloved person on this earth? Do you realize that you're so special? Do you realize that you're so unique? Do you realize that you are the most beloved person? Do you realize that you are so unique? Do you realize that you're the most talented and gifted person on this planet Earth? Do you realize who you really are? I reached a point in my life where I asked myself so many questions and I questioned God so many questions. I would be like, why me, God? Why is it that I have to go through all this? Why is it that I always have to be inflicted with pain, God? Why is it that I'm the only one going through this? Why is it that, God, I was born in such a family? Why is it that, Lord, I always have to shed tears? Why is it that, Lord, I always have to pass through sorrows and grief? Why, God? Why? A voice came to me saying, God is unquestionable. He does whatever he does in his own will. He does whatever he does with love and care. He does not intend to inflict pain on anybody. He does not intend to make anybody go through pain. He does not intend to hurt your feelings. He does not intend to make you cry day and night. Whatever he does in his own will. He does with love. He does with care. Remember, he created you in his own image. How can you wish for your own image to pass through pain? It's impossible. God loves you, and whatever you are passing through, be grateful to God. Whatever history you have, whatever background, indeed it was painful, indeed it was sorrowful, indeed it was not good as you wanted to be, but it is a lesson. Today you have to live proud and say, God, I thank you for the past. I thank you for my history. I thank you for whatever I had to go through, because it was in your will. Right now, I no longer regret. I no longer question God, but rather, do you know what I do? I lift up my hands and say, glory be to God. God, thank you because you allowed me to go through that. Lord, thank you because you allowed me to pass through that. I am grateful to God today. Whatever life you might be living, you might be living a life that you do not want. You might be living a life that you do not even wish. You might be living a life that is not of pleasure, that is not how you want it to be. But as long as it is the will of God, be grateful and be joyful to God. You are the most blessed person on this planet Earth. You are the most loved person on this earth. Remember, God created you in his own image. And you might be born in a wonderful family. You have all that which you want. Do not look down upon others if they're not privileged as you are. Remember, everyone is privileged in their own way. The first thing is life. You have been gifted with life. Therefore, live according to the will of God. Live to please him. Live to make your creator happy. Live to make your creator be proud of you in whatever life, whatever situation. Be grateful to God. Remember, no one wrote a letter requesting to be whoever he is today. No one wrote a letter requesting to be born in a certain kind of a family. No one wrote a letter to be who he is today. No one wrote a letter to have those kind of parents that you have. No one wrote a letter. Everything happened to God's will. Therefore, live your life to please him. Remember, you are the most gifted and talented person. Never regret.